Good morning. Just when you thought things were getting back to normal. Oh, yeah. Something to get this new month going. Hey, it's 1st of February, right? Did you realize it? Oh, I lost my co host. Well, so she'll come back. So, good morning. 1st of February. Yeah, we made it through January. But first things first. The reason I mentioned just when you thought things were getting back to normal, guess what? When the zombie apocalypse gets started, and I know most of you don't believe it, but it's going to happen. I got this funny feeling that I trust these freaking PhD scientists that everybody freaking just loves to listen to, and the way they're playing with this stuff. They're going to be all over the place. After the first week, you're going to have that smell in the air, like that big freaking band. And we'll see if you can figure out who it's called because they got a song called "Ooh That Smell." Can't you smell that smell? Oh, she unmuted. She forgot.
No, I
Five,
didn't.
4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, YouTube. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I gotcha. Good
Dang it.
morning. I
Good
had to do that.
morning.
You know what's important this week? There's something very important going on this week. You know what it is?
I don't.
What?
No,
Well,
I don't.
okay, I'm gonna do a blanket hello, and then I'll go back and go through chat with Shift and say hello to everybody. But the most important thing coming this week, besides it, not my birthday, but we'll go ahead and celebrate it. So if you like to send me gifts, you can. Yeah. But you know what? It's Groundhog's Day tomorrow.
Ah, okie dokie doke.
I don't know who the person that took over for Connie Bill. I don't know, like 13th, 14th. Hey, see, Happy Chappy got it. Yep, Leonard Skinner. Yep, and the
Nice.
Swampers did too. Yep. So yeah, and tomorrow it being a Friday and it's the second. I think Groundhog Day is worse when it's on a Friday. It's even worse on Friday the 13th. I'm telling you, because it's going to
Yeah.
get us. I think we're going to have bad news, and yeah, um, I think that groundhog's going to come out and start attacking everybody. Go for the juggler like that rabbit did on Monty Python's Holy Grail.
Zombie groundhog.
Yeah, yeah, and you're going to see all the people run away, just like the Monty Python. So,
Good morning, Lady D. C. Happy Chappy, Debbie McKenna, and AB.
is that all that's in here? Plus all the
All
lurkers?
right. That's all I see. Yep.
Okay, well, good morning, y'all. Glad for y'all to be here. I know we got the lurkers also, and the quiet ones, the ones that are at work, and and all that. So, good morning. See, Happy Chappy says he's off to work tomorrow. Oh, he's off work tomorrow. It can repeat as much as it wants. Yeah, the best part about tomorrow that I can repeat is to repeat me sleeping without having to get up to go to the bathroom. That would be so awesome. I might actually get 8 hours sleep straight through. Yeah, we know you're the biggest freak, but not on YouTube. I think Freddy Got Fingered has that one on you. So, so tomorrow, I think I'm going to name my stream Friday Got Fingered because I know it's going to be a shit day. Thanks to Mr. Groundhog Day. Hey, good morning, Jay Smokes. How you doing? Good to see you.
Good
And
morning, Jay.
AB wants to know what he's preparing for. Should be prepared for a lot of stuff. Should prepare for those 3 flat tires you're going to get and make you late on your deliveries. Should prepare that you're 60 miles away from the nearest bathroom and you got no toilet paper in the cab. Yeah, stuff like that. Um,
Oh my.
so it's currently 49 degrees and sunny here in West Central Texas. We're supposed to hit almost 80 today. But the pollen is so
Nice.
high, my nose is clogged up. Oh my God, it's so hard. So, how's your weather shift?
It's currently 31 degree with a high of 48.
Mm-hmm.
Still weird. I'm sorry. This is just weird weather for Minnesota.
Yeah. Yeah, AB, just when you see, AB, you better check again. Because I'm telling you, if your tires go flat, you've been on the road for a long time without stopping. And if you're out of TP, you've been pooping a lot. So you've been eating too much Taco Bell. So put down the tacos, have some real food for once. And yeah.
No.
So needless to say, I'm gonna do this ahead of time. Prayers for California next week. They have a big system coming in, and it's gonna stall. So I joke about California a lot and all that because I really don't like the state very much. But there's a lot of cool people there that and I really do like them and their families. So I don't pick on them, but I pick on everybody else that's the libertards. But yeah, they're gonna get so much
Well,
rain and
I know
flooding.
one part of California that's already had rain for 24 hours straight.
Yeah, and it's only gonna
Yep.
get worse. The system's gonna stall on Sunday, Monday, and just sit there for almost a week. So I'm sorry. So I'm looking at the numbers, and it doesn't look good for them. It's not going to move. Colorado's going to love it because they're going to get a lot of freaking snow in the high elevations. So if you're anywhere in that area, take Lute, Oregon, and I don't know that much on Washington State. I really didn't look by high north, but you know, so I'm trying to keep the numbers away from Washington because Tim's not feeling well, and hopefully things work out for her. I sure do miss her.
Yeah. Missed last night. Yep.
Yeah, we know what
Uh-oh.
kind of pie you like. You like hair pie.
Come
AB.
on, man. It's
Hey,
too early.
hey, AB knows the rules. You put something in chat and you don't put it specific, I will freaking attack it. So yeah,
You
get those hairballs out of your freaking mouth, AB.
you
Start
must
coughing
have
them up
been
like a
eating
kitty.
more cat,
Yeah, stop eating the
according to
kitties.
Chappie.
Yeah.
Cat. Oh my.
Yeah. So I'm looking for this picture. I may have to just draw it and animate it. But I'm gonna have this rooster driving an 18 wheeler, and then I got to put a mess load of chickens in the back end of the trailer, and that's gonna be AB. Hey, good
Good
morning,
morning.
longboard mom. Hopefully you're at home. If not, then that means you're going to work or you're at work waiting to open the doors. So either way, hope your weather's good for you. Please be careful next coming week. I know California's getting it, but I can't remember how close you are to California. So please be careful. Yes, suddenly it is revenge of the nerds all over again. Happy Chappy, exactly. So, yeah. Are you supposed to get warmer weather this weekend? Their shift?
Um, I'm not too sure. It's supposed to be in the high 40s, in the 40s. I
Yeah.
don't see any 50s coming. But
You,
40s is warm when you're
would you,
watching people jogging down the street in shorts. Yeah, in Minnesota this time of year. Craziness.
yeah. Happy Chappy says, longboarding mom always makes me hungry with her videos. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she needs to like move from Oregon and move closer so she can be my neighbor. So I can smell the food cooking, and I know she's making a video, and then always in the video, I'll be like a picture, somebody always pops up to the back. You'll see me banging on her window going, "What you cooking?" on all her videos. And then get her, damn it, Trust, I'm filming. But I don't know. Anything big on your agenda this weekend since your temperatures aren't going to really change very much?
I'm not sure yet. I'm waiting to
Maybe.
hear about the big truck coming into being able to come down my driveway to finish taking this tree out.
Oh, that would be
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we wouldn't have to worry about it.
Worry about it.
Mhm.
Worry about what?
Getting this dang tree done.
What tree?
Right?
No, I think your tree's causing all the pollen down here. You're sending all that pollen down here from that one tree.
What?
Yeah, that tree's pooping out all that pollen, going, I'm still alive. Don't cut me. Hat will send it to Trust because he sent us all the freaking rain and shit the other week. Revenge of the freaking tree.
The revenge of the tree.
Oh, now Avi's like, I'm going to expose the tub convoy. Yeah. I tried to watch it a couple of times. I'm like, yeah, I should get in my vehicle and just go up and down the highway a different angle saying, yeah, I'm heading to the border. Yeehaw. We'll put a PayPal up there, sign up for PayPal so people can send me money. 600 for an old dead ass? Holy crap. Well, it depends on how tall it is.
Good morning, Zed's place. Good to see ya. And Gold Snapping Farmers in the house.
You have longboarding money every once in a while. I don't know about the neighbor. I always think it's your husband, so. But it's funny. Hey, Zed's Place. Good morning. How you doing? Yep, baby. Exactly. And See Happy's gonna be freaking partying through the cosmos this weekend. Ooh, must be nice. He's gonna be cruising for those alien babes. Come on, son. Wow, you didn't tell me nothing, AB. Because if they really wanted to help Texas out when we got when we had the invasion of all the freaking wild hogs, the ferals, if they really wanted to help us, we could have gotten them, filled up the trailers, they could have backed up on the freaking border, and we could have released all the freaking feral hogs to freaking Mexico. And now all the people had been running. They wouldn't even try coming to the border because those feral hogs would be going straight for them, trying to take a chunk out of them. We would have solved two freaking things at once. We could have porked freaking Mexico, and we could have freaking stopped the illegals from coming over. But nope, they didn't want to help Texas back then. Nope. It was too difficult for them to catch freaking pigs. Yeah, well, yeah, take the good with the bad. That's unfortunately he's doing more good than bad. So he's still definitely a whole lot better than the administration that's up in the D.C. area. Oh, I heard on the radio yesterday there's supposed to be some kind of free concert from a big band from the '90s. They're going to be doing it, a greet and meet and concerts in D.C. I don't remember the band though. Sorry, that was too early yesterday when I heard it. So no, these hogs you don't want because they eat anything and everything, and I'm afraid to even see half the shit they ate. They probably ate those zombie deers. Did you notice I haven't spotted too many zombie deers lately, and the hogs will get them.
Zombie deers.
Yeah,
What?
you know the ones that got that flesh eating disease.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're out there. They're in the wild. And when you go, deer hunting, if there's even any indication that the deer was acting any weird when you're hunting it, I would get it tested before even freaking processing it. And your processing center should be testing them anyway, just to be on the safe side. But hey.
Yeah, well, we have to test them anyway. We have to send a chunk of meat from in the ear in. We just
Mm-hmm.
bring it down to the local testing station during hunting season, and it takes them anywhere from 4 to 24 hours to get back to you. If you can bring it
Mm-hmm.
in to be processed, or if you can process it yourself, you get a number written on your tag.
Well,
Mm-hmm. Yipper, yipper. And we've not had one come back.
yeah.
So
Well,
thank goodness, knock
yeah.
on wood.
And I'll just say this out there. Sorry for the silver community. The last couple of days, I really haven't been visiting too much to say hi or whatever, and then I leave. But I've been pretty busy over here with my family and taking care of things. So, yeah, and I
Gotta
think
do
I
what
made
you
it
gotta
home
do.
about 9 something last night from my son's house again. So, I'm trying to enjoy that he's not on the oil field. It's kind of slowed down a little bit for now. So, which is good because I got 18 oil wells going and everything's running good. So, he's getting some time off. And now this is like he's been able to stay at his new house for 2 days in a row to get things organized. So, I think that's the most he ever spent in the house anywhere, renting or anything else since he's been working. So it looked nice. He actually was cooking last night and he looked relaxed. He was showered. Most of the time I see him, he's all freaking covered in gunk and just slept for 3 hours. And we try to meet up to do something like have a conversation and eat. And then he gets a phone call to go back to work. So yeah, that kind of sucks sometimes. Money's good, but it sucks. So so shifty.
So yeah, see,
Are you outside or inside?
I'm inside. If I'm quiet, it's because I'm doing the major zone drone today.
The major zone going. Oh.
Yeah, I'm kind of zoned out. What can I say? At least I'm honest.
Uh-huh. Say Ghost type department likes to pick on Paula on itis. Mm-hmm. Better watch it, Ghost type farmer. I got years of being surrounded by women and being opinionated and surviving. And that's up on panel, up close and personal. So, yeah. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. You don't want to piss them off too much. You know, I got.
I was messing around just now on my laptop,
Mm-hmm.
which because I was having an issue this morning. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on my laptop, it's wholly different. I can find
Oh.
it, not a problem.
Oh, okay. So it's the
So
phone thing. Okay.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
I'll figure it out. Now I know what I'm looking for anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, on your phone, I could tell you because if you got an iPhone, it's one way. If you got
I
a
do, I
Android, it's
have an
another.
Android.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
have an
another.
Android.
So, and like I say, I usually don't stream on my phone because I hate freaking texting. So on my phone, the buttons are too small. I got fat fingers.
Gotcha.
So, any big winners last night while you're out in their shift that you remember?
Mm,
Just normal.
well, they were pretty. On Brad's last night, it was pretty much 6 for 10.
Oh,
And then people cashing in some of their banks, but
okay.
Nash was on fire yesterday. I'm telling you,
Uh huh.
he was on fire for 2 days, I think. So hopefully, it keeps up.
Yep. No, he needs to share the wealth and give us some of that luck. If not, then I'm going to have to bring out the dancing weatherman and send some systems their way. And they're not going to like that very much. But, hey, all fairs and weather and races. There goes Sniper Farmer says, so the ash tree is completely dead. Bark has fallen out. Trees to the west. Propane tank to the east. Apple tree to the north. And we'll head to the south, so I don't feel comfortable. Yeah, I wouldn't either. See, it's funny because I got a big oak in the front, and half of it is dead, and half of it's still growing. And I get people trying to freaking always come by the house. I had to put in no solicits and just line up on the door and the cheapest they quoted me to get that tree down is 800. I'm like, oh hell no! I'll forget, a gallon of gasoline and a match before I freaking pay them that much to get that tree down. It's still short enough that if it falls towards the house, it's not going to hit the house. And if it falls on the street, oh well, then the city's got to pick it up. So, yeah. And since they won't be able to see any, any X marks on it, making it fall towards the street, they can't blame me for it. So,
I'm gonna mute for a minute. I gotta talk to my neighbor's son.
okay. Well, hello. Hello. Good morning. I'll translate what she's saying. What up, boy? No, I'm just joking. So I haven't looked at any news this morning, so I don't know. I just know the weather in California is going to get bad since the system is going to stall, and it's bringing a lot of moisture. So, and Texas may not see winter weather for a couple of weeks now. Before it was going to be like a week, and now because of that system stall, not knowing when it's going to be able to move, we may be warm for a little bit longer. Yeah, I know the frickin' Congress passed some kind of frickin' acting for tax breaks, child credits, and all that. And I'm like, yeah. What about us single people that don't have frickin' any small kids that you forgot about for the last 20 years? We didn't get no frickin' big tax ass credits. Yeah. Why don't you pay us single people? We're the ones freaking putting in more taxes than the freaking ones with the kids. Yeah. If you really look at it and count the money, you'd be like, holy shit, I am freaking paying more than the parents with kids. And I don't even want to hear for the people that have the little kids because I've already done that with 3 kids. Yeah. So, yeah, bite me. There's nothing you could say about that. Because, the honeys, those Hooters girls are expensive. I should be able to have them as dependents. IRS should, let me claim them as dependents on my taxes.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah, the crap apple. Yep.
Crap apple, huh?
Yep. That's what I usually do. I do all my trees until they get a little bit higher than the house, and then, nope, it's not on me anymore. The landlord's just going to have to send a tree service to get the rest. Because, yeah. And of course, my kids are always asking, why don't you just buy a place? It's because I'm still looking for property. I am very picky on the property, and I don't want restrictions on my property. If I want to dig and put a bunker, which I won't dig and put a bunker, I'll put it in a hillside. But my number one, I want a hillside because I'm digging straight in, a little bit up, elevated, probably about 4 or 5 feet, and yeah, put my thing inside a hillside instead. Hey, Ginger Ninja, is your son a dependent and under the age of 18 or going to college, and you're supporting him?
If you are, you should be claiming them.
Yeah, there is a way, even if you're not getting any income, that you still get it because you are supporting a person that falls
Good
under
morning, Al.
independence rules.
Because even when my kids were out of the house and I had my grandson, for 5 years, we claimed him as a dependent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we can't claim him now because he's been back with his parent.
Mm-hmm.
So, but those first 5 years, we claimed him as a dependent.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's kind of funny because when I sent my kids to college, aka trade school, I was helping them out. I did all the FAFSA stuff, all that other stuff. Got them all their school equipment and all that. And yeah, their mom actually claimed them for 2 years on her taxes, trying to say that she was supporting them. And the IRS came after me. So I worked out a deal with them and says, well, you're going to be paying me back because you're going to have to do this. So I paid the extra tax. And lo and behold, I got a big old check afterwards, both times. The first time wasn't enough. The second time she got a penalty because she had no association with my kids because they were living on their own, for one. And for two, yeah, they may have been going to school, but she had nothing to prove that she was supporting them. I had freaking, everything and anything from their school books to the tuition, all the federal forms and everything else. IRS really felt bad. But it was nice. I got an apology letter with those checks when they sent me the checks back. So,
So Ginger Ninja, if you're on SSI or anything like that,
mm-hmm.
that's income.
Yep. Yep.
Even if you're on disability, that's an income.
Yes, it is.
So I don't get it. Unless you got shit ton of money stashed under your mattress, girl.
Yeah. She's got all that gold. All her silver and gold. That'd be an uncomfortable mattress, though.
Well, there is one person in the silver community who I would love to see their silver stash, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Miss Cece.
Oh yeah.
Holy friole chicken butt.
I know
It's
she's got
gotta
a
be. It's
stash.
gotta be amazing.
Yeah. You know, I'll enter a race and she'll enter. I already know. As soon as I see her enter the race, I know I lost. My odds went to winning just freaking dropped. And, I'm not ragging on CC. I love it. I love to see people win. And, I'll rag it like everybody else rigged. Even though I know it's not. But, and I bet you complain that I don't win. But there's a lot of times I don't win. Like, when's my luck going to change? At least win like once a day. That'd be awesome. I'm not talking
Okay,
about no free spots. I'm talking about some silver.
okay, then Ginger Ninja, check this out. If your son is 17 or older and is getting disability, he can literally claim you as his dependent.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
I'm
You got
just
to reverse
saying.
it around. Yeah.
Yep. But he has to be at least 17 years of age.
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to do something real quick.
Sure.
Because, this is my prepper moment.
Oh, bummer. I'm sorry, Ginger.
He's only 14.
Yeah.
No, there's a way. If he's getting disability from the federal government and he's legally year dependent, there's a way. You need to go to a different freaking tax place because either way, if he's getting the check, they don't count it as his income. It really technically falls under yours.
Yeah, because he's a minor. I don't know. I'm not sure how. Yeah, every state is so damn different.
Yeah. Well, in the federal, that's where you do the federal, not the state one. You need to talk about federal tax because that's where you get the money from the federal government. So, but hold on, let me go big screen and
Yes,
then turn
gold
my camera
sniping farmer. I see that comment, and so did my husband.
on. What?
Silver gold bullion. He
Mm-hmm.
bought a 10-ounce bar for spot.
Ooh,
He only got one, but yeah.
yeah, yeah. I remember seeing that somewhere. I can't remember where. Hey, Joyce Bacola. Good morning. Good to see you.
Good
So
morning, Joyce.
here's the prepper moment. You know how they say you should have some emergency cash at home?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I did this for my other son, but he was busy yesterday, so I got to drop it off to him. But I'm trying to explain to him why, because he was saving cash, puts in the safe and other places wherever he keeps his emergency stuff, except the bank. And he was just keeping like 50s and 100s. I'm like, no, you're going to need other stuff too. Yeah, it's good to have money so you can pay your bills if everything collapses until money is completely worthless, which will be probably 60 and 90 days after everything collapses. But yeah, you want small bills too, because if you got to buy stuff, you're not going to get change back. They're not going to have those free nickels, dimes, and quarters around unless you're carrying the rolls by yourself.
Right. Yeah,
So
even dollar fives and ones are going to be scarce at that point.
you see that?
Yep.
I tell you go to the bank and get 100. They'll count it on the machine. They'll count it in front, and they'll wrap it for you, and then you put it in your thing. That's what people need to do. You need to have at least minimum 100 in your emergency stash. And that's not to help pay your bills. This is if you need to get something like gas or food or anything, and everything goes kaput because you ain't gonna get no change back. If the
Right.
bill is, let's say, if the bill is $22.40, and they ain't got no ones, and they definitely got no coins, they're keeping the extra, and you're losing out. So think about it. But if you got $22 and you got 40 cents, you can give it to them exact change, and you ain't missing out on anything.
Yep.
And that adds up. Yeah, that was just 100 longboarding mom. 100
Yeah,
to
see,
win.
that's what I did. I have 100 ones and 100 fives actually also that
Yep.
I did.
Yeah, I do that on all the denominations except
Yes.
for the hundreds and the 50s. I won't tell you what I make on those. So
Yeah. Yeah.
and then I
Good
got to
morning,
find my map.
Charlene. Hopefully you're feeling better today, honey.
Yeah.
She'd been under the weather.
Yeah. Good morning, Shelby. I hope you do feel better. Oh, you drive IRS crazy, Gold Cipher Farmer, if you're still doing the paper form. God, IRS loves electronic. Well, that's best for them, but they still can't get the freaking process. You would think if they're doing it electronically, it wouldn't take just as long as if you turn in the paper one. And me, like I said, I'm waiting until at least middle of March before I start even attempt to look at my taxes.
Yep, they can suck it. Hashtag suck it.
You know, so I'm afraid to even look at the bill that they passed yesterday with the extra child credits and the business credits and all that. I'm like, why? And so stop giving the people more tax credits for kids. I'm sorry, businesses, you don't need it. A lot of them got bailed out. You've taken care of almost everybody that's been married. When are you going to start taking care of the single people? Biden only takes care of the ones with the freaking educational loans. Where were you at when I needed it, when I had my student loans? Yeah, exactly. Oh, me migraine. Yep. Well, all I'm going to say is start from the bottom down for the migraine. First thing, make sure you have enough freaking water in your system, because
Yep.
migraines start when you don't have the maximum water in your body. As you know, we're 80-90% full of water. So,
Yep. And the other thing I'm going to suggest is no white light,
yep.
or, you know, i.e., TV, i.e., computer screen, phone screens. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
If you can avoid the white lights like that, it definitely helps the migraine.
Yep. I have one of my sons. He cannot use fluorescent lights.
Yep.
It really gives him headaches and his eyes get blurry and all that. So he cannot be anywhere there's fluorescent lights for long periods of time. If so, he's wearing sunglasses. So yeah, I can't remember what they call it. He did get tested by the
Yes.
state, and yeah, in
I
school.
agree with Gold Sniping Farmer too. Rick Simpson oil works
Yep.
amazing for a migraine.
Mm-hmm. But I always start with the water first, because if that doesn't help alleviate it after about 4 to 6 hours, then you know it's something more than that. So instead of sitting in a doctor's office for an hour or two till they finally get you into your appointment, yeah, just try the home remedy. Drink more water. Make sure it's that bottled water with all the plastics in it, and it's not from the faucet unless you filter it. Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. A lot of people don't realize sometimes, yeah, it's their
Yeah,
iodine content in their body is low too. A lot of people have been suffering that too, because they push that, oh, salt's bad for you. It's going to raise your blood pressure. It's going to do this. So people cut out, and I admit it, I cut out salt in almost everything as much as I could. And yeah, I ended up having the iodine deficiency. So I bought the iodine drops. I dropped 2 drops of my first glass of water in the morning, and I'm good for the rest of the day. My iodine levels are better, and I haven't had headaches and all that either. So, hey, Arizona Currents, good morning. Good to see you.
AZ, good to see you. Good morning.
But
Don't forget, guys, hit that thumbs uppy or thumbs downy if you don't like us. That's okay.
yeah,
Still gets us out in the algorithms a little bit.
calamine and lavender mix, such salts helps me. Oh, we don't want to know where you rub it at, Lady D. That could be misconstrued the wrong way. That's all I'm saying. That's your one warning for the day. So watch what you put in chat, because everything else is open game. Sorry, I had to do that. Everyone's traffic on Lady D. But
Okay?
yeah,
Just remember, guys, warning, warning. You type it in chat and it's typed wrong. Fair game for trust.
oh yeah. See, like, I'll give you an example. AZ coins put farmer. I'm going to email you. That's the proper way. well, I could probably misconstrue that in a way if I read it wrong and I didn't have my glasses on, but yeah, that's a proper way to put a sentence. So, but
Needless to say,
cilantro. Oh, he's sitting up on the herbs now. I love me some cilantro. I hate that other
I,
stuff that they use as a
I eat it,
garnish.
but to me, it tastes funky.
Yeah, you
Unless
gotta.
it's like got lime with it or lemon with it.
Yeah.
Yes, cilantro don't taste good by itself, in my opinion. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just rinse it off, clean it off really good, and just start chewing on it. I'm gonna use the stalks as like toothpicks. Yep. Most of the time I juice it because I put it in my salsa and stuff. So yeah. But that parsley stuff, I don't see no reason to have parsley. Because growing up, they always had it as a relish on the side dishes when you went to the restaurant and stuff. Like, what the hell? You can't even constitute this as a freaking salad. Why are you even wasting it? Ginger Ninja, you either like cilantro or it tastes like soap.
Yeah, and that's what it does taste like. If I it's not with like a lemon juice or mixed with a lime or something.
Yep. So, for y'all that don't know, I have a short stream on my channel, and it's called Something to Talk About. The only reason I do that one there is just to give me something out there to do, keep me busy, and basically keep me quiet. And basically gives you some topics for the day in case you wake up, you know, you're like, oh, back to work again because you're working an office or something. You got nothing. You really don't like your coworkers who don't know them. It gives you topics to think about. So you can walk in and go, hey, like today it'd be like, hey, good morning, happy dark chocolate day. Yeah, did you know today's the dark chocolate day? Yeah.
And parsley, by the way, has chlorophyll in it. That's what it's good for. Our bodies need some of that. Just so you know.
I thought uh,
Uh-huh.
that oats and barley covered the chlorophyll. I don't know. I'm not a beer drinker, so I wouldn't know. I
My
really don't
goodness.
drink. Yeah. Every once in a while,
Yep.
I'll have a tequila, but it's like once every 5 years, tequila shot. That's usually to memory of a fallen comrade. So,
Well, I have to tell you, I read this crazy article yesterday from my state that they broke up 4 big homeless encampments. Okay, normally there's 2 big homeless encampments always in Minneapolis,
uh-huh.
and they'll break them up and then they move, and then they break them up and they move back to one of the ones that where they were. Well, now we have 4, and so people were actually sleeping on the state capitol steps. Not last night, the night before.
Oh,
They propped
wow.
their little tents up right on our state capitol's steps because they broke up the one encampment, and apparently these people had no idea where to go.
Yeah.
Hmm. And I think everybody's going to start seeing more and more and more of that.
Mm-hmm.
Where they have tent cities. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I saw a story last week. I don't know if it hit mainstream media or not because I didn't see no video, but, the hard copy and the internet copies. In California and even in Houston, the small hills that they got there, they found people living inside the caves, the animals normally like sleeping and stuff. They've gone in there, they've taken, furniture people have thrown away and all that, and basically made their homes inside these caves. And they showed pictures. I'm like, oh my God, I've heard about the people living under the streets and Las Vegas, and I saw freaking pictures and stuff on that, but they actually have them on the hillsides of California. And I was really shocked at the one in Houston. The last I went to Houston's been like 10 years, but yeah, they got hills. I won't call it more than hills, but I didn't, it never clicked to me, hey, there's caves there for the animals. They basically kicked the animals out and they made their homes inside caves. So is this the Darwin theory? Or we're going back to the
Don't
cave
know.
days? Because,
And Ginger Ninja, before I would ever allow that, all of the people in Congress, et cetera, including the president, who has many homes, mansions, fill up the rooms, dude. Fill up the rooms.
hey, good morning, Pappy Two Bears. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah. Good morning, Pappy Two Bears.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a definite lit. Like, yep, nope. You ain't got them in your home. You're not invited to mine.
Well, the problem in New York, how I mentioned that Blackwater defunct on a loan in one of the big buildings over there?
Yep.
Because they bought it and they can't get people to move in and take the office space. There you go. Let
Yep.
these freaking people
Exactly.
without houses, let them be in those buildings. You know, set the example. Then all other businesses will be like, oh, hell, we got to pay our bills. Sorry, CEOs, we can't give you a freaking $1 billion bonus this year because we got to pay our bills. Or they're going to freaking put homeless people in our empty freaking offices. Why not? We've been supporting them for so long. Let them start supporting without any money.
Exactly. I hear you on that one. For sure.
Yeah. Now, I'm still waiting to see a story where, the airplane graveyards that we have all across the country with all the empty airplanes, that they find
Yep.
people living, in those. They made an empty airplane their home in a junkyard full of airplanes. Hey, Adam, good morning. Good to see you, brother.
Adam Hartman, hopefully stay on your hot streak. He was on a hot streak yesterday, too. Yep.
Yeah, Adam, hey, share the love. Next time you see Shift and you're hot, rub her head for luck so she can win a little bit too. You don't have to give her all your luck, but just give her a little bit so she wins some. You know.
Oh, you burned out? Oh, no.
Oh no. Dang it. I tried Shift.
I know.
Trying to get people to rub your head so, you can get that love.
Oh, and while I'm thinking of it, I think I have a guy that I went on, Gold Sniping Farmer.
Mm-hmm.
You can do me a favor, and your next end of stream giveaway, add it to it. Could you do that for me? I kind of want to give back to your channel.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So any updates on the big collection for bread?
Getting closer.
Okay.
So yep. I don't have the doc on that I can bring up right now.
Yeah. No, I was just wondering because I didn't see anything yesterday. Like I said, I was too busy and not really on stream too much.
Yep. Yep. And there is some big things happening on Silver Paws today.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome, Gold Sniping Farmer.
Yeah.
It just, at least that way, then you'll have like more than one thing to send out to somebody if they win a GAW. Yep.
Yep.
I mean,
and
don't. I appreciate everything you do, and so I wanted to kind of like give back. I know it's not a whole lot, but at least I can give something back to your channel to help you out.
Yeah. And Lady D, that's a good point. Always check your chocolates because the metal's in them. So I don't think it's as much in the dark chocolate as in the regular chocolate, like what Hershey's uses, but yeah, it's all in the process. Let's just put it that way. So I'm gonna put this out there. Driving by the other day, I saw these collector books by a dumpster, and it's
Okay.
normally like for baseball cards and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, that's weird. It's by a dumpster. Why is it there? So I pulled over and stopped to look, and I found these four big freaking 3-inch folders with all these sheets filled with baseball cards in them. They're all
Holy
years old,
cow.
and I haven't even freaking started looking to see if any of them are worth money or not. And that'd probably take me like a month just to go through all of them. And that's doing a couple of sheets a day just to figure it out. So I was thinking about, I don't know, how could I do it do that into the channel where I'll get a group of three, not even know them, put them in an envelope, and then do like a free race or a donation race type thing, you know, for people that want them. And if they get into one that's worth money, then they got one that's worth money. If they got one that's only worth a little bit, then they got something worth a little bit. Of course, if I do donations, it'd probably be like $1, $2, something like that. So that'll cover the postage, and that's about it, really. I don't know if anybody would be interested in any of that or not. So,
Yeah. And Gold Sniping Farmer, I can send you an email so that you have it saying, give my God to an EOS. Okay.
mm-hmm.
Being that he's at work, I want it that way, then I know he'll have it.
Yeah. Yep. DET. You got to remember that. And I don't even know what they use in Mexico. So, that's why if we don't bring and get stuff from them, because they're using pesticides and all that other crap in there. But no, the other day I mentioned that they had a warning about the Bahamas. It wasn't the Bahamas. It was Jamaica.
Huh. What
Jamaica,
about it?
man. Huh?
What about it? My
Yeah.
sister-in-law and brother go there for the winter. They usually come back.
They better check the State Department and take heat on it because there's been
Well,
80.
they came back early. They came back early. They usually don't come back till the end of February, and they
Yeah,
they they just came back on Wednesday.
yeah. Because just this year alone, and we're only into the second month now,
Yep.
they found 80 tourist bodies
Yeah.
where were murdered. And that's just for the month of January. So, if you deserve a vacation out of the country, you get what you pay for. And they
True.
weren't in coppers or nothing. It was just an open pit. So, yeah.
Yeah. See, no, they do all inclusive in the grill, and they've been doing it for what 7 years, same place.
You know,
So yeah.
but they also got to worry because people that work there and, yeah, they could just be on the list and they're just watching them. And they've always show up at the same time. Then, hey, we could add them to this list. And, you know,
Yeah. Well, I know they came back early only because of us not having all the snow and all that we should have. They figured, you know what's left of the winter they can deal with here.
yeah. And America's got to realize you don't have the same rights and rules in other countries. And thinking that you're staying in a resort, you're protected. How do you know those security aren't freaking cartel members? I'm just saying. They would be doing that as a side job just to get information and look for targets. And that's happened in Mexico. Alpo, I can't say it this morning. Acapulco.
Acapulco.
Yep, some of the resorts they've had freaking people stag for there. You don't see that on mainstream media. Why? Because they don't want to shut down the freaking airlines. The
Right.
Illuminati run the airlines. Think about it. Yeah, Gold Stripe Farmer. I like to put Dennis's safes that Ashley Wag Farm is holding for him. Like to put those on auction. I just can't find a way to convince Ashley that she gets 40%
no.
of the profit.
Oh heck no.
And that's my running joke with Dennis Stewart when he freaking pops in places. So. Like, damn it, boy, he's the only one I know that's got more stuff freaking stashed waiting to be sent. I think he's building the, Fort Knox 2.0 here in the States, even though he's from Canada. So. But hey, maybe he knows something. Don't trust the Canadian government, so leave your stuff in the States. I don't know.
I agree, Ginger Ninja. A lot of them do depend on the tourism.
No, but you also got to look at it. It may be important for them for survival because that's their job. But you got to look at it in your own personal life. Do you really need that vacation in a spot that could possibly cost you your life? Think about it. I'm not a high end person to say, "Hey, go to Disney World instead." Because I don't like Disney. Ever since Walt passed away, everything's gone really, really bad. But there's plenty of other places over there, like in Texas. I say, hey, go check out the Cadillac Ranch. They still got all those Cadillacs up in the northern part of Texas, buried in the desert, sticking out.
And it's really cool.
Yeah,
I've seen it. Been there, done that. That was awesome. The Cadillac Ranch.
Yeah.
I think we spent like 3 hours there just checking them out.
Yeah. Something different. If you ever gone to Yellowstone, I've seen Yellowstone from the ground and in the air, both on a chopper and on a plane. So I haven't seen the northern part of it. I would like to do that one day. But, hey, things like that I'd rather see instead of going to some other country. I've been to all the other countries. I've seen the stuff. The only place I like to go back and get autographs is Chop Chop Square in Saudi Arabia. Yeah. Everybody's like, what? Yep.
Cool.
Now, Ireland's awesome. Or at least the airport is. They wouldn't let us leave the airport when we landed in Ireland because we had engine problems. We had to wait until they fixed it. Ooh, Redwood Forest. You're going to fall in love. You won't want to leave. You're going to want to be one of those Keebler elves when you see the Redwood Forest. Lady D, I'm telling you.
See, the only place I've really, really wanted to go that I probably never will is to Sicily, where my dad came from.
Mm-hmm.
Where he was born and all of that. He was born in a little town right outside of Sicily, and they came to northern Minnesota to work the taconite mines. His, grandfather and dad and family.
No.
Mm-hmm. And I'd kind of like to see where, he was born. Other than that, other countries, nah, not so much.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I've been to the Bahamas. I've been to Jamaica. Yeah, I'm good now.
Here you go. Mo Boss just came in with a book of old Confederate notes and other paper currency. Asked if I'm interested. I don't know if he's interested in that. What do you think, Shift?
Probably.
Yeah. Now, I can't wait till spring comes and I got my freaking garden planted and everything caught up because I'm already making plans of where I'm going to go metal detect next. I'm trying to find all these old places where they had shootouts and stuff, like the train robberies and all that. Because I want to find like old bullets. Maybe I'll find a pistol, a belt buckle, or something for the old days.
Good morning, Lewis.
It'd be nice to find gold, but I have a better chance of finding an old belt buckle from somebody's dead body versus gold. So hey, I'll be happy with a revolver or something. Hey Joe, good morning.
Good morning,
Marshmallow Man, good
Joe.
morning. And of course, tonight is Joe's big interview tonight. 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central. And forgive me because I don't remember the name at the moment, but I've only had one cup of coffee and I'm drinking sweet tea now. The loud bug. You talk about the cicadas, Lady D. They're going to invade the Northeast in the spring. They're going to be serenade you with that 24/7.
There you go, Trust. The interview with the tomato breeder, Brad Gates.
Yeah, okay. See, I don't, I like this guy. I don't want to associate him with Bill Gates. That's why I can't remember the name. I always try to associate everybody with somebody. And because of his last name, the one I could associate Brad with would be Bill. And I don't want to do that because Brad doesn't appear to be like a Bill. So, yeah. So, please excuse me for not remembering that. The tomato dude. Ooh, I could go for a beefsteak tomato right now, too. Oh.
Yup.
Lightly fried a little bit, add a little bit of Parmesan, dusting on top, and
Oh yeah, it's gonna be an amazing show, Joe.
yep.
I'll probably have it playing on my laptop. Because I know I have another obligation tonight at the time he goes live, but I will have you playing.
Yeah.
And then then what I usually do is rewatch in the morning.
Yep.
Yipper yippers. Always go in and show some love. Hit that thumbs up.
So, I got a question for you, Shift.
What's that, Trust?
Because all the memes I was looking at all the zombie memes for Thursday one, they bounced up. But they really didn't make no sense. And I saw one on there, and it was like the zombie says, I'm only here for brains. But it brought up the question that, the zombie saying he's only there for brains. If they're only there for brains, why do they bite everything below the body in most movies? I mean, in the good old days, they used to attack the skull and, try to get at the brain right away. But, all the modern day movies, they'll say from the 90s on up, there's always attack the arms, the necks, the legs, the stomach. If they're going for brains, are they that stupid they don't know where the brains are?
Well, a lot of people, the reason they attack the butt and all of that is because a lot of people, that's where their brains are.
You heard it here first.
Uh,
She may not have a PhD, but she is a retired medical professional. Dun, dun, dun.
oh my goodness.
Well, I had to cover that. Not a PhD, because, even if you had one, YouTube won't recognize it unless you do all the freaking paperwork and file it. And I ain't giving them any of my paperwork. Forget that.
No.
They didn't do it for Fossey. I want to see the paperwork that Fossey filled out. If they're going to freaking go ahead and let him be on YouTube with all his crap that he pulled. What about Greta? Yeah, they let Greta be on there, and she doesn't even she barely got a high school diploma. Yeah.
Sorry about the cough. My coffee went down the wrong tube.
Yeah. You got a little Greta down your throat. Yep, Ginger Ninja. And you would have seen that also on Grow Big TV on Tuesday. They're talking about the soils and everything else and what they've done. And that's right. Before you grow in the ground, you should test your soil relatively easily. And remember when I mentioned yesterday the syphilis outbreak has gotten really bad? Well, some people don't know you got at home kits that you can freaking buy and test yourself at home for things like syphilis and gonorrhea. So you don't have to be embarrassed to go to your doctor, you know. And something as I mentioned, you could buy them. You do the test thing. Ladies do it one way, guys do it another, and then you send it in. And you find out within 3 to 5 days. And the only way they really contact you besides sending you the stuff online or where you can log into your account there is if you're positive to tell you possible treatments, what kind of doctor to seek, guidance, and all that. And the only reason I keep mentioning syphilis is because I learned on syphilis, I always wrap it before I tap it. I'm really picky on my partners. And yeah, I'm not one of those man sluts out there. So yeah. But did you know you wash your hands during the pandemic? You wash it really good and all that. You dry them and all that. And then there's some restrooms, not all, that don't have those little elbow things to open the door. So you got to touch the door handle. And if you're not like me with an extra paper towel after you dried your hands, open the doorknob. Touching that doorknob or touching a place, you can still contract syphilis from there. And I was like, what? And you got all these people. That throws a lot of people into disarray that said they were licking freaking grocery carts. Yeah. So, yeah, leprosy is real too. I reported that when they get the first two the first two cases of it in the U.S. I mean, I think it was like the very next day I reported it when it came out, and you didn't see that on mainstream media for a while. I'm like, what the hell? And a lot of these can be treated, but yeah, some can't as you change the diseases. So, as was
And
there.
a lot of these things are coming back in to our country because of the ones coming from other countries who didn't believe in the cures to these things.
Yep, they're not.
Smallpox? What? Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
It's just nuts.
Yep.
So
And that's only on the human body. And some of the food and produce they bring in that they smuggle that they're eating on the way, you got to look at it too. There's a reason why you're not allowed to bring stuff from other countries here, like the seeds or foods and all that too, because they contain certain bugs that are microbes that can infest the area and demolish our food chains and stuff like that. Yeah. But people don't see that. And it's bad enough we got our own government and all these corporations ruining our freaking food chain. We don't need other people from other countries thinking, well, I really want this. Yeah, no. Bite. Cool. $100 Confederate States of America note. Awesome.
Way cool. For sure.
Yeah. I call dibs. Go ahead and just mail it to me, Ghost Typer Farmer. I'll pull an Ashley like she said. Nope, I called it first. Nope, that's it. Nope.
Yep. Oh, you don't want that. It's ugly. Send it to me.
Well, I was going to put it in a frame and then send it to you. Oh my God.
I'm just saying that's Ashley's thing. Oh, you don't want that. It's ugly. It's yuck. No, send it to me.
It's like most of the stuff I win. I'll look at it, take pictures, I'll gaze at it, and then I split it up to give to my kids. And then, because they won't spend it in any way, shape, or form, they'll keep it. And it'll be worth money like 30 years down the road, like a lot of money. So, yeah. And they'll benefit from it more. So,
yay! Alarm work.
okay, that's awesome. 44 total paper notes. Okay, I won't be greedy. Just send me 43, and we'll call it even. Go sniping. But that 100 one has to definitely be in that 43 group. Yeah, that's why I kind of figured when he handed you the envelope, he's going to want you to go have it evaluated. Hey, you never know. Some might, depending on the condition. But yeah, maybe
Yeah,
I'll do that sometime today. I'll go to the pawn shop to go check out the coins
yeah.
because
Pawn shops are usually higher than an LCS, though.
yeah, well, we got two
At least
places
around
here.
here.
Yeah, we got two
She
places
gifted
here.
them to you. Awesome. Holy crap. That's all I'm
Oh,
gonna say.
yeah.
Holy crap. That's
Oh,
cool.
yeah, that is so awesome. You got a cool boss.
Mm-hmm.
Ask her if she wants to adopt a guy from Texas because he really needs to be adopted. And if she says yes, I'll give you my birthday so she can remember when to send me her gifts.
See, I don't know a lot about the paper money.
Yeah,
I really, I'm honest, I don't. But my husband has a few of these bills with the black eagles on them that were his. He got them from his dad, who got them, I think, from his dad. I'm not sure.
yeah,
So all I know is they have black eagles on them because I
yeah,
really don't look at them. It's not paper money. Wasn't my thing.
yeah. Say it's worth $1
Yeah,
million.
black
I
eagle
guarantee you'll be
notes.
your thing.
Well, Gold Sniping Farmer says black eagle notes are very valuable. Okay. I mean, they're kept in the safe, and a lot of the reason why my husband hasn't done anything with them is because of, sentimental value too for him.
Yep.
I think there's 8 of them, if I'm not mistaken. Black Eagle notes. Yep. I didn't
Yep.
even know that that was what they were called. I just know they had black eagles on them.
Yep.
Hmm.
I know a lot of people are freaking dogging the $2 bills, but every time we go in the bank, which is like once a month, I always go in there and always ask one cashier, and they ask all the cashiers they got $2 bills or odd coins, and they always have it. I ended up picking up 4 $2 bills this last time when I was picking up the emergency fund stuff for my son because he can never make it to the bank because he's always at work when the banks are open. So,
Well, I'm going to tell you a funny story with a $2 bill.
mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, it was a newer one, I think like 2019 or something like that.
Yeah,
And I gave it to my grandson, and we went to the store. Well, he gave it to the cashier, and the cashier said, "This is fake. You can't spend this here. This is not even a real bill. What are you trying to do?" The manager had to come over and tell her, "No, that's a $2 bill. It's worth $2." She had no clue. And she
yeah,
had been in her early 30s and had no clue that it was a real bill.
yeah.
What?
Well, I hate to see her get a Susan B. Anthony dollar coin.
For real?
Yeah, yeah. I've never found a bad luck $2 bill. Money's
Yep.
money.
They still print them, but I mean, you don't see a lot of them in circulation. And some of
Yeah.
the, I stood there and I was just going, what are you talking about? It's fake money.
Mm-hmm. No. And the only reason I do that is because I go to this branch because there's people always doing that. They're always turning in their $2 bills because they're saving them like, oh, I could take it to a pawn shop. I'll get like $10 for it. No, $2. So they take it to the bank. I'll save them. I mean, it's something different. I mean, it's not like
Gold
hard to
sniping.
find.
So trust, is that why you like the $2 bills? Great for the
No,
strip club in the low light. They look like
no.
20s.
I got a lifetime membership at the strip club, and I don't tip. They tip me.
Oh my.
And how I got my. So I'll explain this one because it is a joke, but it isn't a joke. After I retired from the military, I started working part time for a big strip club here as a bouncer, and I worked for him for about 2 years. Only had one fight out of the whole thing. The rest of the time, I was able to talk the individual down, have him have a beer or go home with his buddies so they didn't get arrested or put in the hospital. And yeah, they really loved me there because my verbal judo works real well, especially with drunks. And ever since then, every time they see me, like, hey, come on in. Now you don't have to pay no cover charge. And most of the girls that still work there know me, so I know the bartenders know me, so not like I go there every night or every week or something. I think the last time I went was like 4 months ago. And I only did that because a buddy called me needing a ride. And I went in and he was getting a dance. So I just sat there at the bar drinking coffee, waiting. So,
Good morning, B Mitch. And that sounds cool. That $2 bill with an orange tiger. I have a colored $2 bill. It's colorized that I won from Great Scott.
Great Scott.
Yep.
Why does that sound familiar? Sorry, I'm going to log in real quick to see when possibly my radios are coming because I'm supposed to get my radios today. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's GR8 Scott.
Yeah.
With a space in between. Yep. He's amazing. You ever need any help with like StreamYard or anything like that? The man is so giving and so kind. Yep, there you go. This select gold sniping farmer put in.
Track package. Yeah, baby. It says it's out for delivery. Ooh, I should get it before 12:30 today. Yeah.
Ooh, so you have new
Portables. I can charge them and then distribute one to each of my sons, and so they can have them with a base station at their house. And I'm going to test them out. I checked them out, the distance and all that, and they're well within the distance where we could communicate on an emergency. So in case cell phones and all that go down, at least we have them. So
Yep.
yeah.
Gary
Yeah, I was
Huffman wanted to know what type they were, what they're called, what radios you're
Oh,
getting. Trust.
I'm not going to say because I that's private.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Hold on, I got to go back to that one now. If I could tell you what they are, I don't know. I got a lot of shipments coming, so I got to look today. Like my glow sticks is supposed to be here today too. I'm tracking that one right now. Before 12:30, also. Yeah, baby. So two of my four shipments are coming.
Bao Fang? Question mark.
What?
That's what Gary said. Are they a Bao Fang? BAON.
I believe they are Baofangs, if I remember correctly. Yep, they are. I'm looking at it right now. I got a set of four of them. So, and the distance my sons live from me is perfect. We got repeater towers and everything else, and we got the private channel thing. So, and I had to do everything, charge them and all that. And then this evening they can come pick up theirs, and when they get home, we'll test them out, make sure there's no problems, and yeah, we're good and covered.
Okay, if I have to check a text message, so if
Yep.
I drop, I'll be right back.
Yep. And Gary Hoffman, guess you're right. Biofung. It's spelled differently though, but we know what you mean, biofung. No, not as of yet. I got the booklets I've been studying, but I haven't gone for my license yet. The only reason is when my sons finally get time to start start the studying for it, I want to take mine so I know how hard the test is for it, and then basically tell them what to really concentrate on more than other stuff, but still know everything. So, and I did order a portable CB hand radio also. So, and that's just for me. That way I could keep up with the truckers and all that other stuff too. So, because the more info you get when everything else goes down, the better. Are you back shift? Or are you still?
Oh no, I'm back.
Oh, okay.
No, I just switched over and checked and read it quick. I got good news, so yep, I'm happy.
Good news. Did you win the
Yeah.
lottery?
No, they're able to just give my neighbor an antibiotic.
Awesome. Help her with
Yep.
her fever and all that. Cool.
Yeah,
Awesome.
so she didn't test positive for anything, but she has been running this low grade fever.
Yep.
So and they're not sure why. And then when her blood tests come back later,
Yep.
maybe they'll know more. But yep, they're sending her home with erythromycin, the 10-day thing. Not 7. They're giving her 10 days. So yep. So I'm gonna have to make sure she's drinking enough water. I'll stop in and out during the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So my next big article to buy is a 22. So I could shoot rabbits and small game. Just trying to see what I really want.
BB guns work really good for squirrels too. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I got 2 of them with like 1,000,000 pounds of BBs and pellets. But having a 22, you just never know. You got to have them.
I know. I mean, we still set up the BB gun range in our basement just for kicks.
Yeah.
I think I have I made a short on it, and YouTube cut out every picture of the BB guns themselves out and let it upload without them. I was like, what? This isn't the video I uploaded.
Yeah.
And I tried re-uploading and it wouldn't let me. So I just left the one that they allowed.
Yeah. So, my sons are ahead of me a little bit on the weapons thing, but that's probably because I got them started really at a young age. One's got a crossbow and the other one's got a blow gun or a blow
gun.
Well, it's not. I call it a blow gun. It's not a blow gun. It's a blow dart where it's a real long freaking tube, and you put the dart in and you blow it, and you can shoot it. Yeah. I don't shop Timo, Lady D, so I don't know if they have Bofang on there. I know you can see some. They got a couple on Amazon, but so. And that's what what I really want is an old Hendry and a Winchester. And I've been putting money aside slowly. I put like $10, $20 a month aside. And then I want to get an old Henry and I want to get a Winchester. And then I'll be good.
And then you'll be good? Yeah, I like my crossbow. I mean, granted, I personally cannot kill an animal. I just can't. I mean, I could if I literally had to survive, but to go out deer hunting with them and that, no, I can't do it.
Yeah, in order to survive, yes, I understand. Just going in for sport. Yep, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, not to say we don't. I still go to the gun range and I still go to the archery range with them when they're practicing, just to keep up on things. But nope.
But
matter of fact, that's what we're doing on Saturday.
Yeah.
I just looked at the calendar. We're sketched in for gun range.
Yeah. Well, if you actually look at it, half of them that go to the gun range consistently, that's all they're doing. They've never been hunting, or they don't believe in hunting unless, the last resort, but they're just doing it to keep it just in case. It's more for self-preservation, protection.
Yeah.
There's a threat. So, and if you bug out and go in the woods, I guarantee you there's going to be plenty of predators out there that are going to want to get you. So you won't be thinking at that point when that freaking that big ass freaking cat is coming at you because it's hungry, because it's not having second thoughts about, oh, I can't do that to a human. It's going to go lunch, and you're going to either have to shoot, and if you've been at the range, you'll hit it. If you didn't, you're going to waste quite a few bullets, and hopefully you don't become lunch. So yeah.
Yeah, you kind of asked me what I was doing this weekend. I just found out that they got time scheduled at the gun range, so I
Yeah,
may go shoot my 9. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. My other son that has the crossbow, he's got a specific safe, and it holds his 2 crossbows he's got, and the rest is just filled with bolts. So he won't run out of bolts.
right.
Me, I'm more of a knife guy. So I can put my knives anywhere and everywhere. I think every room in the house has knives everywhere. So
Ooh.
if I'm in one room and somebody breaks the
So
window,
trust, does that mean you're sharp?
well, I don't know. I,
Sorry, you
I've never
stepped
been accused
you
of having a
you
dull
stepped into
moment.
that one.
No,
Yeah.
you did, because like I said, I've never been accused of ever having a dull moment.
All right. Smart ass. See,
Yeah,
I can't win. I try.
yeah,
I just can't win with him. Nope.
yeah, yeah. I'm the type, I sleep with a yeah. When I put my pillow down, there's a knife there. The gun is less than 2 feet away from me when I sleep, just in case. But the first thing I go for when I get woken up, my hands are already on the knife, ready to go. It just automatically goes straight there, like.
See, I think it should be a right of all states to open carry.
Yep,
I do.
yep,
Believe me. This conceal and carry crap is ridiculous.
yep,
Granted, I do it because that's the only protection I got when I'm out by myself or riding. But yeah,
yep, yep. Wild, wild west. Wild, wild west. You watch all of Hollywood, and they show all these gunfights, the OK Corral on the street, and all that. Those are very few, far in between.
yeah.
Most freaking shootouts is usually when they're robbing a bank or robbing a train. And those are few and far between. And yeah, most people realize, like, hey, I got a gun too, but they got a gun too, and maybe they're a better shooter than me. So most people really didn't do it.
Right. Pappy Two Bears, I am going to just give you my opinion. Be very careful whom you sell any of that to. If it's a registered weapon,
Yeah,
it's registered with your state. Be very careful whom you sell it to, because you can still be responsible if they use it in illegal ways. I'm just saying.
yeah. That's why I love Texas, because you can carry it. It doesn't matter how the length of your freaking knife. You can carry a machete. You can carry a batana. If you want to carry the Conan freaking sword, you can carry it, open carry it. Like, come on now. Now, I haven't
What?
checked on axes, but I'm pretty sure axes are. But the funny part is, if you carry a pair of wire snippers in your back pocket, you can get arrested.
Well, that's just like Gold Sniping Farmer says. Open carry in Michigan, but his brass knuckles are illegal?
Yeah, yeah,
That makes zero sense to me.
yeah. But I understand the law for the wire cutters in their back pocket, because they have so many people freaking trying to steal copper from buildings and everywhere else. So I could kind of understand that. And a wire cutters aren't going to freaking really be used for self defense more than a knife or a freaking sword or something. So yeah,
don't get it.
Yeah. So I've looked at weaponry at pawn shops, but yeah, I won't buy weaponry from pawn shops no matter how good the price is. I've heard too many nightmare stories of stuff being messed up on those weapons. And then you got to pay extra after giving the good price just to get them fixed. I'm like, no. I'll go to a reputable dealer to purchase them.
There you go.
Yeah.
Eh,
Yeah.
Loophole. That's what I
Yeah.
call that one, Gary. Loophole.
Yeah. Or if you ever see the movie called The Gray with Leon Nielsen, carry those little freaking glass bottles of alcohol and then break them and duct tape them on your knuckles. They're made out of glass. They shouldn't be illegal.
Oh
They're
my
good enough
goodness.
to take on a wolf. Come on now. I saw it in the movie. It has to be true.
All I don't know about you.
Well, it's like I tell people, everybody always says they're taking a knife to a gunfight. Bullshit. Take as many knives as you need to, too, because you know what? You sit back, you duck down, you let everybody shoot each other till the numbers drop down. Then you got your bullets, and if you run out of bullets, then you still got knives. So who do you think's going to be leaving out of there if they can't freaking shoot straight? Think about it. Hey, Al Bundy.
He's
And if you're like
been
Al
here.
Bundy, you just, huh?
He's just been listening. He's
Yeah,
been here. He's just lurking.
yeah.
He's a good lurker, though.
Yep, throwing knives are awesome, too. And if you know how to make them, you can make them to your, adjust them to your throws a whole lot better. I want to learn how to make a boomerang, like in, Mad Max. I think it was Beyond Thunderdome one, where that one kid had to wear a specially glove and he'd throw it and he'd come back because if they didn't, it'd cut your fingers off. Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
know.
want to. I want to make one like that.
I know you
Tell
said good morning, Al.
them, because and that's one reason I scrap too, because a lot of the steel poles I find with just a little bit of pounding and grinding and melting and stuff, they make pretty decent spears. Yeah, needless to say, more and more people are just tossing steel on the wayside, so it makes it a whole lot easier. But if you find those right poles that you can freaking get to throw as a spear, and you could grind it down and make the points the right way, why not have home defense stuff set up in your backyard ready? Because if you're out there and you forgot your, defense equipment in the house, or you just take the trash to the dumpster or whatever, you can grab a spear real quick and toss it to somebody. And
Have a good
nowadays,
day, Gold Sniping Farmer.
yeah,
Find some good stuff.
yep. Good luck on the evaluations. He's got to evaluate his paper money.
Yeah, plus I'm sure knowing him, he'll probably find something good for his auctions too.
Laughing Bobby, yep.
Yep.
Nunchucks by the front door. I got a 6-iron by my front door. I won't tell you what irons I got on the other freaking doors too, but I got machetes, I got knives, I got weapons too. Am I paranoid? No, I just like being prepared. Most people come in my house, they'll see the golf club, they don't see the machete, the knives, or the guns because they're integrated so well with the house. But what happens if you go sit down and you're having constitutional problems in the bathroom, and then somebody kicks in the door? How are you going to
Be
react? Think about that one.
prepared.
Think about it. How are you going to react?
Well, at least you won't shit your pants because you're already sitting on the pot.
But do you have a place where there's a weapon nearby that? So you got to think of stuff like that. Because, stuff happens at the most inconvenient time. I think Murphy is the godfather of criminals, if you really look at it, with Murphy's Law. So,
Yep, I agree. So what's on your agenda for the rest of the day? My groceries will be here soon. My hubby went shopping.
I'm just waiting for my package to get here so I can start charging it. And then, who knows? Or should I say packages? And I don't know. Maybe I'll faddle out in the front yard, get stuff done.
There
Do
you go.
pre premeditate the stuff for spring, and those springs still a long ways away, as you will find out tomorrow. The groundhog doesn't know. Remember, this groundhog's a new one. Phil passed away, I believe, last year or the year before. I can't remember what year it was. So his replacement's still a rookie. So, you know, just think about it. That zombie groundhog's going to come out and start biting people. Watch. And when that shit happens, you'll be like, oh, holy crap, how did he know? Look at all the weird shit that's going on in Pennsylvania. You know? You've seen the
Yep.
videos of the people walking to the streets like zombies or standing there all freaking twerk out on fentanyl or whatever, opiums and all that other crap they're in. You know, say that doesn't get to the groundhogs too? Come on now. It's in the ground. It's in the water. Dun, dun, dun. So what are you
Yep.
doing? What are you doing again? Huh?
What am I doing? What am I doing? I'll put groceries away when he gets here, and then I'm gonna nap.
Again?
Hey, from 4, I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning.
Yeah,
I
that's
went and sat with my neighbor. I know, but I went and sat with her until about 7, and then her son came. Yep. I'd
Oh
already
my
laid all
God.
her. I was nice. I laid all her clothes out and all of that. So, because I knew she had a doctor's appointment this morning.
Yep.
Yep. So I made sure that all her stuff was ready to fly. Yupper yuppers.
I don't know about you. I
What?
think, I don't know.
Heck, like I said, one of these days I may need that. Somebody just kind enough to stop over and sit with me when I don't feel good.
No, I'm talking about the nap. I'm not talking about taking care of your
Oh,
neighbor.
I only took an hour nap yesterday, and I was up until midnight.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
But still, I don't
I'm
know.
gonna crash and burn here soon. I know that.
Hey, that was a song written by Crocus back in, I think, 82. Crash and Burn.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm showing my age now. Actually, I think it was 79 that came out, not 82. Oh, yeah.
Ginger
Pressure
Ninja. I
points were
agree.
good. Yeah, those pressure points. Yep. Act like a Vulcan and freaking hit those pressure points because I guarantee you bring somebody down real quick. It doesn't matter how big they are. Believe me, I lived my life for 18 years using pressure points. I'm like, how the hell? You know, exactly. And everybody has the pressure points. Some affect them more than others, but hey.
Uh huh.
But I want to say thank you, Chef, for being up here today. I don't know
Oh
how
no,
busy
thank
we're going to
you.
wear in the streams today, so we love you. Thank you for everything you do for us and everybody else around the community and your neighbors and stuff. You're an
Oh,
awesome
thank you.
example for others, so thank you. And I'd also like
Yeah.
to thank everybody for chat for coming out and visiting with us every day. We do love you. We do appreciate it. And eventually, let's see. I think I'm at once. I think I need 129 more to hit 1,000, and then I could do a big 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So I'm
Yep.
waiting.
I'm waiting for that 79 I need. And that's all I need is 79. And I will definitely be doing a party
Yeah.
on my channel. That is fact.
Well.
But I want it to happen naturally because I've already been accused of buying subs, believe it or not.
What?
So, oh yeah, I got accused of buying subs. How do you buy subs? I have no idea, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know either. But hold on. Yep, exactly, Gary Huffman. Water, the purification, food, shelter apparatuses for protection. Yep. And train with them and know your equipment. Yep.
Yep. Well, and that's one of the reasons why I still go to the gun range and archery range, is because I want to make sure I'm still capable of using those weapons.
Yep.
Yep.
But thanks for y'all coming out, and we'll see you around the streams today. Make sure you check out the community page for Shift Kicker. You still see where she's at. Normally I'm there either lurking or I'm actually being a nuisance on the stream. And yeah, and then we'll definitely see you tomorrow. I try to post something for the bar stream earlier, but I don't know. Usually try to give it about half the day at least to see what everybody else is doing. So I don't want to walk over people, but when they know I go at a certain time, since I've had to change my time so many times, sometimes I just say screw it, and I just go when I'm going to go. But
Yep.
I still
being
try to
early. Being early like we do. I mean, even starting at 9 o'clock our time, there's still nobody really going live. So
yeah,
eh.
yeah. And I'm pretty sure y'all don't want me to go live at 3 in the morning like when I first started, because yeah, most of y'all are still sleeping. But you'd be able to watch the restream. But either way, thanks for all you do. We love you. Make sure you tell your loved ones you love them, even if you're mad at them or disappointed in them, because you know what? You know what's going to happen in 5 minutes, 24 hours.
And stay blessed.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Stay blessed, not stressed, guys. Smile at someone today, and definitely check on your neighbors. You just never know.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes, even when you check on your neighbors, if you know them pretty good, ask them, have you eaten this morning yet?
Or
just
bring
to
them a
see.
snack.
Because the older they get, sometimes they don't remember to eat. And it's not like, yeah, you could take them a snack, and sometimes that'll be the reminder. Because when my mom got dementia, she forgot it when she ate. And it was really heartbreaking, to trying to remind her and all that other stuff that she needed to eat. So, and she lost a lot of weight because she wasn't, there wasn't somebody there half the time to remind her. So,
Yep. But if it feels weird just checking on a neighbor, like I say, if you made cookies or whatever, bring them some. That's a good way to check on them. Just say, hey, I was thinking about you. Thought you might like some homemade cookies or whatever.
Yep. Or take two cups and a thermos full of coffee, and just go over and say, hey, I just wanted to touch base with you. Can we sit on your porch here? And hopefully they got chairs on the porch, and just have a cup of coffee with them. Talk to them for a few minutes. Something different. Yep. You'll feel better afterwards too. Really, believe me. But
yep. Well, and the thing is what you find out is they notice when you're not home and they keep eyes out.
Yep.
Besides, which you don't even know that they're doing, because they've been, believe it or not, after you watch out for them, they watch out for you.
Yep. Exactly.
So
all right. Well,
I'm just going to say have a great day, y'all, and thank you, Trust. This is always so much fun in the morning.
Yep. And be ready. Tomorrow is Groundhog Day. Be ready for good or bad news. Either way, zombies are coming. Are you ready?